va poursuivre avec une nouvelle table ronde autour des ZNI et des milieux insulaires, qui sont des marchés stratégiques pour l'Europe et le maintien de son leadership mondial dans les EMR. Parfois, c'est qualifié de niche, ces projets insulaires. Ils sont parfois de moindre envergure, mais ce sont aussi des projets pilotes parfois, et puis des pilotes aussi qui peuvent aller aussi sur les continents. Alors, quels projets pertinents pour les îles européennes? Quelles filières sont les plus exposées? On va en parler et j'invite à me rejoindre sur scène Pep MALAGRAVA et Quentin Henry. Et puis nous serons également avec Ina BRAVERMAN en visio. Je vous en prie, venez me rejoindre. Voilà, il y a un petit temps d'exercice pour aller récupérer les micros. Évidemment, chacun se frotte les mains et récupère son micro, comme je l'ai dit, dans les règles des mesures sanitaires. Merci à vous, Pep MALAGRAVA, d'être avec nous.
Merci.
Thank you very much. Director General for Energy and Climate Change, Balearic Island. On part au Baléares avec vous. Merci. I can ask you a question in English if you want. You don't need to have the translation. We don't have translation in Spanish.
Don't worry.
In English. Quentin Henry, merci. Vous êtes Project Director de DIKWE. Je ne me trompe pas dans votre fonction. Voilà. Parfait. Donc vous allez intervenir tout à l'heure pour expliquer spécifiquement ce que vous mettez en place. Et puis nous serons en ligne tout à l'heure avec Ina BRAVERMAN, qui est de DIKWE, fondatrice et CIO DIKWE Power. Elle nous expliquera aussi sa technologie. Mais on va commencer en premier justement par mieux comprendre les enjeux qu'il y a pour vous, pour les Baléares, donc spécifiquement en la matière. What specificities for your local ambitions?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all the organizers for set this forum. I think it's a need for what we have on the last 2 years also, and thanks to anyone. Well, our Balearic Islands, we are calling, when we leave, we always say that we have to number our islands island on island, because maybe some doesn't know, but maybe if I say Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza, and Formentera, you already know. And we come from, we learned from the COVID crisis, and we know that we cannot bet all on the tourism that we also have done in the past, and that's why I think Europe right now and the Balearic are pioneer here in this fight, has to face the challenge that two major challenges. One is the climate change and fight against that, and the next one, it's not only the climate things, otherwise the developing technological and innovation industry based on the sustainability, and that's why the renewables, I think, we are talking about today, and can be a good thing for Europe and also for the Balearic Islands. Our goals we have a law that we approved on 2019. We come from, in 2019, the 3% of our renewable energies by the electric mix. And our goal is to reach, for example, 25% on 2023. That is ambitious, we know, but we have companies and we have also planned 600 megawatts on photovoltaic, but it's not enough. We are currently still going burning fuel, burning diesel and burning gas. Also, coal reduced from 2019 55% to 5% in 2021. But what I said, it's not enough. We also bet for green hydrogen. We have a project in Mallorca that received 10 million euros from European Union and 40 million from investment, public and private. And right now we are facing the sea, and that's why we are here. And in this thing, we are here in this forum to learn and to say that Balearic Islands in the north of Menorca has a spot that Spanish government called a hotspot for the wind energy, and that's why we are here, and we would like to develop.
Can you explain a little bit what type of continental shelf does Menorca have for planting wind turbines?
We are talking about deep about 200 meters. So we would like to bet for the floating systems, and we already met some of the companies here that they are developing systems about that. And Spain government told us if we would like to have this kind of systems, because they don't want to make a region forcing by this way. And we also talk with the regional or local government of Menorca, and also the stakeholders and the local ecologist movements over there. We have to recall that Menorca is a reserve of the biosphere, so have an environmental protection. And everyone said clear, if we have an environmental protection in this kind of installations, yes, we would like to have a 24/7 energy, renewable energy that doesn't have the photovoltaic. That's our main source of energy in renewables, and we are betting also for innovation. And I think the floating systems and offshore are innovating. So I have to recall also that we have to produce 70% of our energy in our Balearic Islands. We have a cable, but from Balearic Islands to the mainland, but we cannot depend on that. And by law, we have this 70%. So we need to diversify our mix.
You talk about Menorca, but you talk also about Europe, European Commission. What project do you have with the funds of the European Next Generation EU Recovery Plan?
Yes, thank you. This kind of funds, European Union has give to after the COVID crisis. There are by states, so Spain give to the islands a special funds. So we will receive 260 million euros, and also the Canary Islands will receive. And why this amount of money? Because the islands have a problem with the decarbonization, and the Spanish government knows that, and it's cheaper to decarbonize the mainland than the islands. And here it's where we want to make an effort to accelerate the energy transition, and also put innovation and diversify our employees, our economy, and that's why maybe not only the offshore energy, but also the air storage, also the green hydrogen, and a lot of industries based on the sustainability.
Thank you very much. Now we are going to see two technology, and you can react to this presentation. We will start with Ina Braverman. You are with us, Ina, founder and CEO of EcoWave Power. Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. It's okay. Thank you. We will see that you recover wave energy using old digs. Vous récupérez l'énergie des vagues grâce à des digues anciennes. Your pilot project was in Gibraltar. How do you react to what Mr. Malagrava just said?
So first of all, our pilot project is still in Gibraltar. It has been grid connected since 2016 and one of the longest grid connected wave energy projects. We're currently in construction of our second grid connected project here in Israel, with investment 50% from the Israeli Energy Ministry and 50% from EDF, the French national electrical company. I'm very, very glad to hear what was said right now about the 70% commitment and about the Spanish government help to the islands in order to decarbonize. We have been viewing and actually discussing with a number of locations in the Balearic Islands, for example, the port of Adriano. We're discussing a 2 megawatt project there on their breakwater, because our technology is a technology that connects to the external side of marine structures such as breakwaters, piers, jetties, and other types of structures. And we're also in contact with a number of locations in the Canary Islands, such as the port of Las Palmas, which can have a very large-scale power station. They have a 5 kilometers breakwater, which can house around 48 megawatts of clean electricity from the waves. I also agree that wave energy can be an amazing source for the islands, because some of the islands, they have energy, wave energy coming around the clock. So as opposed to solar energy, which is of course an amazing source of electricity, wave energy can also produce energy during the night. So it can be both complementary to other renewable energies or even be relied upon on its own in suitable locations. So I'm very, very glad to hear. I think that we share the same vision regarding wave energy in the Spanish islands, specifically in Mallorca and in the Canary Islands. And we would love to do a project there.
And you we'll talk a few minutes about the subject of acceptability. It is also a project environmentally friendly, we can say.
Yes, it's 100% environmentally friendly. This is one of the biggest advantages of our company. The previous wave energy developers were mostly developing offshore technologies. So basically it was very big floaters that were floating far into the ocean, 4 or 5 kilometers into the sea or the ocean. And inside the floaters, they put all the generator and all the conversion equipment. Our technology does not establish any new presence on the ocean floor. It does not disturb the ecological balance. We only connect the floaters to the outside of already existent breakwaters. And the Spanish islands and Spain itself, even the mainland, has many different breakwaters that are not used for anything other than breaking the waves. So we just connect floaters to the outside of the breakwater and produce electricity. So we're creating zero footprint. There's zero negative footprint, only clean electricity. Another advantage is that we produce a significant part of our system, for example, the floaters, the civil works, the mechanical works, the steel works, we produce it locally in order to create workplaces, in order to create a new industry. So thereby we're reinforcing the community, both in terms of providing clean energy, but also providing a new industry and workplaces.
And what are the next steps for you? You talk about a lot of projects.
So really, EcoWave Power has been growing quite substantially. Just on the 1st of July 2021, the company listed on NASDAQ US. So we're currently a NASDAQ US listed company under the stock symbol WAVE. We raised finances in order to complete our 2 next projects, which we're planning. As I said, our second grid connected project after Gibraltar will be in Israel. And then we also signed a 20 megawatt concession agreement in Portugal, which we're looking to execute in the near future. Spain is also, especially the Spanish island, is very strong on our interest level. That's why we're already in advanced discussions, as I said, in Mallorca and in with the port of Las Palmas and Canary Islands. And we really hope that we can kind of take advantage of this very positive momentum that there is right now in Spain regarding helping the islands to decarbonize and really get kind of, let's call it a fast path or an efficient path in order to be able to actually construct, because we have a very high technology readiness. We have, we have been connected to the grid in Gibraltar since 2016. Everything is working there. Everything is safe. So we're really looking forward to also executing it in the Spanish islands.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ina BRAVERMAN. Alors, je me tourne vers Quentin Henry, donc Project Manager pour DIKWE, qui est un projet là qui est tout nouveau. Alors, par rapport déjà faire la différence aussi avec EcoWave Power, hein, vous êtes sur l'infrastructure, parce que vous appuyez aussi sur un groupe qui est le groupe Legendre aussi, qui est un groupe évidemment qui s'y connaît quand on parle de construction aussi. Mais en quelques mots pour présenter votre projet alors.
Oui, bonjour et merci beaucoup pour la tenue de cette table ronde qui est très intéressante. Et en plus, avec l'avenue des Baléares, ça permet d'avoir un cas d'étude intéressant. Alors effectivement, c'est une technologie un peu différente, alors, qui utilise l'énergie des vagues, effectivement, mais notre positionnement est plutôt sur la mise à niveau des infrastructures ou la construction d'infrastructures neuves, d'infrastructures portuaires, donc la construction de breakwaters ou la mise à niveau, puisque malheureusement, ces structures vont être amenées à être adaptées suite au changement aux conséquences du changement climatique.
Du dérèglement climatique, bien sûr. Parce que là, on s'appuie à chaque fois, évidemment, sur les digues, et on sait bien les existantes dans le cas d'EcoWave Power. Il faut parfois les consolider aussi, hein, c'est ça.
Exactement.
Donc, un projet qui a été très collaboratif, hein, soutenu par l'ADEME, les régions Bretagne, Pays de Loire, voilà, donc un projet ambitieux.
Exactement, donc c'est un projet qu'on mène avec une entité des Pays de Loire qui s'appelle GEP Techno et l'IFREMER comme laboratoire de recherche.
Ce matin, on a eu Jean-Luc Logeron.
On intègre notre savoir-faire en génie civil pour concevoir cette digue innovante. GEPS amène tout leur savoir qui est plus à démontrer sur les systèmes holomoteurs pour la récupération d'énergie. Et voilà, pour créer ce concept global, l'IFREMER, évidemment, amène son savoir-faire en recherche de tout ce qui se trouve en mer, finalement. Et voilà un consortium robuste qui nous permet d'avancer vite sur ce projet de R&D.
Alors, ce qui est intéressant, parce qu'il y avait une dimension environnementale dans ce qu'expliquait Ina BRAVERMAN, puisque finalement, voilà, elle n'avait pas trop d'impact, on va dire, en carbone. Vous aussi, finalement, quelque part, avec ce que vous faites, vous protégez aussi des effets des océans avec votre technique.
Je m'associe complètement à ce qui vient d'être dit sur le fait que ces systèmes holomoteurs qui se mettent sur des ouvrages n'ont pas un impact ou très peu d'impact. Nous, le système est entièrement intégré dans la digue et il vient s'implanter là où il y a un besoin de protection. Donc c'est-à-dire qu'on ne va jamais mettre notre projet là où il n'y a pas un besoin réel de protection. Donc ça veut dire qu'il y a une volonté d'étendre un port, de le consolider, ce qui veut dire qu'on n'a pas plus d'impact qu'une digue classique. Voilà.
On a les deux, quoi. On a un système de production d'énergie et en même temps, on peut aussi continuer à protéger. Alors, c'est quoi votre marché potentiel? Parce que là, vous en êtes au tout début, hein, César, je disais.
Alors, au tout début, on va dire qu'on est à la moitié du guet.
Dans un temps.
On va bientôt mettre un prototype de taille significative, puisque ça va être un caisson holomoteur, on peut appeler ça comme ça, qui fera en gros 5 mètres par 6 mètres par 8 mètres de profondeur, à Sainte-Anne-du-Port-Zic, sur le site d'essai à Brest. Ça sera une vraie preuve du concept en mer. Et après, la suite, ça serait de construire un élément de digue d'environ 60 mètres qui ferait le démonstrateur taille réelle. Voilà, donc ça, si tout se passe bien, on serait sur fin 2023-2024. Donc vous voyez, finalement, on est dans un avenir assez proche, surtout sur des projets comme ça, les projets portuaires, qui ont souvent un temps de développement assez long en amont pour pouvoir construire une digue ou rénover une digue.
Alors, projet portuaire, on parle aussi de ZNI. J'imagine que ça aussi, c'est un marché potentiel pour vous.
Pour le coup, c'est vraiment, il me semble, l'endroit où ça a un sens particulièrement fort, puisque la ZNI, les ports, c'est la ligne de vie de l'île vers le continent. C'est l'infrastructure essentielle pour la vie d'une île. Et à la fois, ça a été évoqué, la thématique de la production énergétique sur les îles. Donc là, on arrive bien à coupler ces deux enjeux et de manière efficace pour les ZNI.
Voilà, donc on a vu deux exemples avec vous, nos systèmes, on va dire, houlomoteur. Il y a beaucoup de choses qui pourraient être développées, évidemment, dans les années. Do you want to react to these two presentations?
Yes, I think it's good to hear that from Ina that we have they have a project in Mallorca for wave. It's true that the movement from the waves and the tides in Balearic Islands are not higher as in the Canary Islands. We are in the Mediterranean and not in the Atlantic. But also we were talking before. I think every watt or every kilowatt or every megawatt we can reach from the sea is 1 kilowatt. We have to put it on the land. So in the acceptability we were talking about before. that's a good idea. And about what we said, Quentin, I think it's also interesting from Mallorca, from Menorca, and Ibiza and Formentera. And I think we, at least our goal here is trying to work with stakeholders and think that Balearic Islands can take advantage of all of that.
Thank you very much. And now you will go in on the event to have a lot of ideas. Voilà, merci beaucoup. Merci à tous les deux. Merci à Ina Braverman aussi. On peut vous applaudir.